neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
You're starting to sound just like Nikki did when she first got here. All she ever talked about was her holidays in Europe and her jacuzzis and all that type of stuff. Now, that is what they teach you at private school.
At least you knew how to eat properly.
I'm in a hurry.
You should learn to organise yourself.
I will organise you in a minute, Lucy.
What Scott is trying to say is that Nikki wasn't very happy at her private school, even though she thought that that was what she wanted.
That was her, not me. Everybody's different.
Lucy.
Well, Ruth's daughter Diane goes to a private school and she has a great time. They have pyjama parties and toast marshmallows and go on...
Diane's a boarder.
So?
But you're just back. Are you really in such a big rush to be off again?
Oh, we're not good enough. Don't even eat properly, do we?
You don't have to be a boarder. Most schools take day pupils.
Oh, well, that's true, I suppose.
Dad's always saying how important it is to get a good education with the economy.
Oh, there is no difference. Just because you go to a private school doesn't make you any smarter.
Yeah? What about you? I don't want to end up repeating year 12.
Oh, Lucy, that's a dreadful thing to say. You apologise right now.
Sorry.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, I think you should finish your last year at primary school with your old friends. And then if you're still fired up about going to a private school, we'll talk about it then. But in the meantime, I suggest that you organise yourself into some very serious eating. I want to wash the dishes.
Hi.
Oh, come on in. Would you like some coffee?
I was just about to ask you that. I've come round here to take the prettiest girl in town out to breakfast.
But she wasn't available and you got stuck with me. It's an old joke, Jeremy.
Only I happen to be serious.
Well, your timing's a little off. I've already had breakfast.
All right, looks like I'll have to settle for the coffee then.
So how's the new motel?
Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Well, you are supposed to be saving your pennies. After all, racing cars are an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
Well, it must have cost you a bomb staying at Lassiter's. You, did pay, didn't you?
Oh, your fiancé practically stood over me while I wrote out the cheque. Felt like a kid being expelled from school.
He's not usually like that. But he was upset over something you said about Mr. Udagawa.
Oh, now, hang on. Let's get one thing straight. I went in there merely to have a discussion about the possibility of sponsorship for the car. Now, the engagement thing happened to come up in conversation, and I just said I didn't appreciate the way he was using it. That's all. And then suddenly he was screaming blackmail. I mean, he totally misunderstood me. I didn't know he'd go off the deep end.
No, I knew there must have been a simple explanation.
Yeah, Paul's got nothing to worry about from me, unless he hurts you. And I won't allow that to happen. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do.
There is another way I could save on all those accommodation costs.
There's nothing I'd like more than to have you stay here, but Dad thinks my engagement to Paul is for real. He'd never wear it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, I'm going to have to go to work very shortly. You'll have the house to yourself. I think you should catch up on some sleep.
It seems to be catching up on me.
Henry, I don't want you to think I'm nagging.
Oh, Mum.
But when you get up, I think you should go down to the CES.
Yeah, sign on for the doll.
You know what I mean.
Mum, nobody's going to give me a job now.
Why? And what are you going to do? Walk into the office and say, "Hi, I'm Henry Mitchell. I'm the one they think robbed the ice cream depot." They don't have to know.
Anyone who hires me is going to want to check me out first, and as soon as they...
I just don't want you sitting around the house all day, and I'm not thinking about the money. I'm worried about what it's going to do to you.
All right, I'll go down to the CES. Just don't expect any miracles, eh?
I gave up believing in them a long time ago.
Where can I chuck these? I don't want them anymore.
Why not? Oh, now, wait a minute. Just because you came home from Europe with some very nice clothes doesn't mean to say you have to throw everything else away. You haven't grown out of all of those.
They're so daggy, Grant.
I'm off. I've got to go down to the shopping centre this afternoon to grab that ring for Charlene. Do you want anything, Greg?
No, I'm fine,
No?
thanks. Put them away, Lucy. Try not to be late, Scott. I'll be home as early as I can. I don't like leaving Lucy home alone all day.
I can take care of myself.
Well, why don't you ring some of your old friends and ask them over? You can tell them about your trip, okay? See ya.
Lucy, now they're your friends. And if you're not careful, you're going to be a very lonely girl when you go back to school.
I don't care. I'm not going back to that dumb school anyway.
Lucy.
It doesn't matter what you or Dad say. I'm not going back there and you can't make me.
If you've come by to check whether Henry's left yet, don't bother. I've persuaded him to stay.
Madge.
He's my son, Harold, and that's all there is to it. I'm not going to have people saying that he needed my help and I didn't give it to him.
As a matter of fact, I came by to offer you a lift. I have to go down to the garage.
Oh.
Since you mention it, I'm glad you managed to talk him into staying.
Well, you've certainly changed your tune in a hurry.
Yes, well, I suppose I have. But after I left here, I did quite a bit of thinking. And it's not the first time since Henry's arrived here that somebody's accused him of stealing.
Shane's money.
Exactly.
You were just about the only one who believed he didn't do it. Apart from Charlene, of course.
Yes, well, nothing's changed. I think he's innocent this time, too.
Thanks, Harold.
Well, I know Henry better this time. He wouldn't do it to you, Madge. I don't know why I even thought of it. It's just that... Well, it's different to when we were young. I mean, it's bad enough what you see on television, but it's happening here. Kids rioting, schools being burnt down, all the... I went to make a telephone call the other day down at the post office. 3 telephones totally vandalised. Well, you want to fight back. But you just end up doing it to the wrong people.
Yes, I know. I thought you were trying to get some sleep.
Too uptight to relax. I thought I might go down to CES and make a start. What it's worth.
Look, you're probably not interested in my opinion after what happened before, but I'm sure everything will work out for you.
Thank you.
And for what it's worth, we are all on your side.
Well, that's 2 of you anyway. Now if I can just convince the police, my ex-boss, Mrs. Mangle, and the rest of the world...
There you go. You could eat your breakfast off that.
Yeah, I reckon you could too. Not bad at all. There you go.
Hey, you don't have to give me a tip.
All right. But the old skinflint Rob Lewis doesn't pay you much, eh?
Well, thanks. Henry, what are you doing here?
On my way to the CES. I'm looking for meaningful employment, aren't I? Yeah, I know, I got Buckley's. And it keeps Mum happy, though. I reckon the best chance is with people who know me. More likely of getting a fair go that way. Yeah, I thought I might have a word with Rob.
I don't know. He didn't even want me here first.
Well, it's worth a try.
What, you? On your way.
Hey?
We don't want your type around here.
What do you mean he's tight?
Yeah, it's all right, Charlene.
There's enough service stations being knocked off as it is. I think you're dragging thieves into the place.
Hey, don't you call my brother a thief.
Cool it, Charlene.
Oh, did you see him do it, did you?
I said cool it. You need this job, all right? Okay, I'll go. But you needn't worry. You haven't got anything worth nicking anyway.
And you better start remembering calls to shots around this joint. You'll be out on your ear, toot sweet. Oh, good day, Jeremy.
Rob, how's our baby this morning?
Oh, a few complications. You better come and have a look. There she is. I managed to find another Hewlin gearbox. It's a bloke in Queensland does this sort of work. Should be here by Thursday.
Great. Then she's practically ready to go, eh?
Hold your horsepower, mate. A lot of work to be done on the suspension yet. I mean, you just don't walk into a local auto shop and buy parts like that, you know. Jim's machining them for me, but it takes time.
And money.
Jim's doing it for a cost. But no, something like that's not cheap. I mean, you can't cut the cost on safety features, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Dough getting a bit tight, is it?
Yeah, staying at Lassiter's cost me a bundle. Even the flea pit I'm in now is a bit hefty for my pocket. If I could just find someone who'd be prepared to put me up for a while, it wouldn't be so bad. Could save all those accommodation costs.
Oh, I see. You find somewhere to flop, you can afford to pay me, right?
That's about the size of it.
Jeez, you know how to push your luck, don't you? Listen, mate, I'll never forgive you for what you did to my daughter. She was a total mess after that marriage of yours.
I know. But Gail doesn't bear a grudge, so why should you?
Well, I suppose you could stay at our place temporarily. But with Gail getting engaged, she'll probably hit the roof if I ask her.
Probably. Still, we seem to have sorted out our differences peacefully enough. You never know with Gail. Couldn't hurt to ask.
All right, I'll ask her tonight. But don't hold your breath.
Oh, I'm under no illusions about Gail, Rob.
Do you take day pupils as well as boarders? Good. Yes. And what are your rates? That sounds very suitable.
Lucy,
Thank you. We'll be in touch when we've made a decision.
look who I found down the shopping centre.
Emma, I've got heaps to tell you. What was it like? Was it great? I went to Paris and London and all over the place. Of course, the tourists spoil it a bit.
What do you think you were doing there?
I was staying with people. That's different.
Oh, Lucy, you lucky pig.
Nobody calls me Lucy anymore. In Paris, it's pronounced Lucille. Come on, I'll show you some of the clothes I bought.
Oh, Lucy, don't you want to see the ring I got Charlene? Look.
Oh, Scott, nobody buys friendship rings anymore. It's so passé.
No.
You keep that up, there won't be any cement left.
What? Oh.
Yeah, well, it's not often these days you have to tell someone to slow down. I bet Rob's changed his opinion, eh?
Hey?
Well, you were telling me at first that he was against hiring a girl. I bet he knows better now.
You don't know anything.
Charlene?
Well, you don't have to tell me. He's my boss, he's in charge. Don't answer back.
All right, what's been going on here?
Well, just because he's my boss doesn't give him the right to call Henry a thief.
He what?
Henry came round to visit me. He told him to get lost. Said he didn't want thieves hanging around the place.
Oh, he did he?
Said he'd fire me if I didn't watch it. I suppose I had a bit of a go at him.
Yes, I can imagine you did. Well, I think it's about time somebody set Mr. Lewis straight on a few things, don't you?
Well, it feels all right.
You'll know the difference. You have to make 1,000 gear shifts.
I want to work with you, Lewis.
Yes, in a minute.
Now!
Eh?
I believe you called Henry Mitchell a thief and ordered him out of the garage.
That's right. Been crying on your shoulder, has he?
You had no right to do that.
Who says so? I run this end of the business, mate.
Do you? Do you indeed? Well, as far as I'm concerned, you spend most of your time tinkering on this stupid racing car and letting the rest of the business go to pot. And while I'm on the subject, I haven't seen any payment for work on this car logged in the book.
Now, listen, you flaming pen pusher. Don't you start trying to tell me how to run my business.
It's my business, too. Although I must be mad to get mixed up with you in the first place.
Well, there's always a termination clause in the contract. There's nothing stopping me from getting out.
I know that. And believe me, I'm seriously considering it.
Good.
You couldn't run this place without me, Lewis, and you know it. I suggest you think about that.
Flaming bookkeeper.
Was he right?
Hmm?
Would you go bust if he pulled his money out?
Let's have another look at that seat.
Well, you do like it, don't you, Gran?
I love it. Lucy's just getting too big for her britches, that's all. Charlene will love it too.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it to her tonight. You don't mind if I skip dinner, do you, Gran?
Well, seeing it's a special occasion, off you go.
Thanks. I'll just have a quick shower before I go.
Hi, Gran. Would Dad be home tonight?
I expect so. Why?
I wanted him to be here. I've got something important to say to you both.
Whatever possessed me to get involved with that man? He is just so...
Oh, for heaven's sake, Harold, you'll do yourself a mischief. It just isn't worth it.
It's all that alcohol, you know. It's pickle these brains.
Oh, Harold, he is your partner, you know.
No, well, not for long, because I'm going to contact my solicitor first thing in the morning. We will see how Mr. Rob Lewis runs that business without my backing.
Harold, you don't think you're rushing into this a bit, do you?
No, my big mistake was getting involved with him in the first place.
Hi, thanks.
Well, how did you go? Did you get a job?
You really want to know?
Oh, Henry.
I wouldn't if I were you. Unless you want to be eating fingers with your veggies.
You're in a great mood tonight, aren't you?
Well, I've had a cow visit at the garage. I get home, find there's been nothing done about dinner because Sue is out with Warren again.
Poor baby.
It's not funny, Scott. She's supposed to be Henry's girlfriend.
Actually, I'm glad she's not here. What I had in mind was a little candlelight, some soft, seductive music, and just you and me, alone.
Don't forget the mozzies.
Hey?
We're having barbecued sausages. Sue can't stand the smell of meat in the caravan.
Well, it's you and me and the stars. It's even better.
You're getting a bit soppy in your old age,
Well,
aren't you?
why not? Tonight's a special night.
Oh, yeah? How come?
It's all in good time, Charlene. All in good time. I'll get the barbecue going.
Scott!
I told you. Later.
Should have known better and let Jim talk me into taking them in. You try to do a man a favour.
I think he might see it the other way round.
I know what he can do. Don't need his flaming money that much. And go on Bennett Nina wouldn't keep him on.
I don't think there's much chance of that. But he did sound pretty serious.
Good. I mean, don't worry. It doesn't change our arrangement. We'll get number 13 finished. Okay, that flaming pen pusher did have a point. Wouldn't hurt to see a little of the old folding stuff, you know, on account.
Say no more. Lend me a pen and I'll write you a cheque right now.
There's one on the table.
200 be enough to be going on with?
Sure.
I wish I could make it more, but you know how things are.
What? Oh, yes. Listen, love, you know how Jeremy's putting everything he's got into restoring number 13. And staying at motels and everything costs quite a packet. So I was just reckoning, now hear me out before you say no. I mean, bygones are bygones, aren't they? And I reckon I've got some say in what happens around this place.
And you think we should let him stay here?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Eh?
I think it's a very sensible idea.
Well, I mean, what about Paul?
Oh, that's no problem. He'll understand. Well, I'll get some dinner on then, eh?
Yeah, love, that'd be great.
How's it going?
It'll be about 20 minutes, I guess. Hey, where's the group home?
With that junk under the van.
It's pretty dirty.
Adds to the flavour. Sausages?
Yep, always do. I hate it when they burst out at the ends. Shouldn't take too long.
It's all right. Potatoes need another 10 minutes anyway.
What do you think we should do while we're waiting?
You'll have to wait for that too. What was that?
What?
That noise?
You're just imagining things. You still spook from when Henry tried to scare
No,
you.
listen. Scott! I tell you, I heard something.
That was just my stomach rumbling.
There.
Hello? Is there anybody there?
A wicked cat.
My hero.
Well, it could have been Max Murderer or something.
Scott?
I think I deserve a kiss for going to have a look.
I suppose so.